Hey guys, Donkey Cheesecake here. The #1 channel for Kingdom Hearts summaries. This generally took me 2 months to produce, so I really want you to watch to the end. Sorry for begging, but let's just got to get into it. Kingdom Hearts 1 is the first game in the franchise, no frick. It starts with Sora, Riku and Kairi on the Destiny Islands. Everything is normal until Sora has a dream where he is wielding a giant key and hitting black things called Heartless and fighting this weird thing called Darkseid. Sort of then travels through a boat to Twilight Town and meet Donald and Goofy, who were requested to follow the person with the Keyblade. Nothing really happens until you get to a cutscene that I can just let Just a Pancake explain.
Who are these people?
Friends.
I hate you.
See, he has definitely betrayed you.
Okay, I believe.
And let's also let him explain the next part.
Give me the Keyblade.
No.
Swoosh.
Here is a wooden sword. It's a sword, made out of wood.
Quack.
Anyway, Riku lets summon posses him to kill Sora with the Keyblade. But that doesn't work because Sora takes the Keyblade back. A few minutes later he fights UQ again and stabs himself with a Keyblade to let Kairi because she was inside him. Few minutes later stores back, I know, makes all the sense in the world. And then the evil dude, whose name is actually Ansem, takes over Riku and Sora kills him. Next up is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Sora fights these for people who are from the Organization 13. That's important. Axel, Larxene, Vexen, and Flamboyant Boy. Flamboyant Boy is the final boss and Sora kills him. But the whole time this girl named Namine was replacing Kairi with her as one of Organization 13's evil schemes. But don't worry, Sora goes to sleep and gets his memories back. Riku also went to Castle Oblivion. Fought new Organization 13 members named Zexion and Lexos, then fought Ansem. Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the first part of this game because I can kind of be explained in Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Sora wakes up and has his memories back and goes to a mysterious tower. This is where Master Yensid lives and explain to them what nobodies are, and the strongest nobodies are an Organization 13. Basically nobodies are the physical form of your body when you're killed. The rest of the game you basically go through Disney World is fighting Organization 13 members every now and then. But when you make it to the world that never was, you fight a suspicious man. This guy is known as Roxas. And it's Sora's nobody. When you go into Organization 13's tower or whatever, you fight Xigbar. After you beat him you realize that Ansem, who is very wise, and Mickey destroying Kingdom Hearts. But don't worry about that, you need to fight Luxord and Sayax. Then fight Xemnas and he transforms into many things till he settles in a white coat and dies. But if you get all of the Ansem reports you'll get a secret cutscene with 3 armored dudes facing an old person. I'm sure it's not anything important though, wink wink. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. In this game you play as garbage character that no one cares about on the Nintendo DS. Nothing really happens till day 25 of the 2 Keyblades, where the 14th member of Organization 13 reveals who she is. Oh my god, it's an emo girl. And I don't know why I can't let myself explain this, so I'll just let Just a Pancake explain every day in 358.
Let's eat some ice cream. We are best friends.
You are right. Ha ha ha.
But it turns out Zion needs to return Sora and fights Roxas. But after Roxas killed her he forgets who she was. Later this day Roxas fights blindfold Riku and destroys him. He takes his mask off and reveals Ansem. And kills Roxas. Kingdom Hearts Recoded Sword fights Roxas and there's Data. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. In this game you play as Ventus, Terra and Aqua. These 3 all live at Master Eraqus's place. Oh, and also these weird heartless hybrids called Unversed start showing up. Aqua and Terra take their Mark of Mastery exam. Aqua pass, Terra no pass, but you seem to notice this weird person named Master Xehanort. Seems like a very nice fellow. He says he tells the dark version of Ventus to kill Ventus in private. More on that later, because right now Xehanort took over Terra's body and Terra's mind is fighting to get his body back. Meanwhile Ventus and Vanitas are fighting. It turns out Ventus is Emo Sora. And they are fighting to forge the X-Blade. That's how it's spelled, but it said Keyblade. Oh, the outside body Aqua's fighting. Aqua takes Ventus to Castle Oblivions to sleep there forever and can never be found. Then flights Terranaut. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Sora and Riku have some snazzy new looks in the dream world. Bother taking them out of Mastery exam. 3. Later on you realize that everyone is Xehanort. Zigbar is Xehanort. Ansem is Xehanort. Xemnas is Xehanort. Young Xehanort is Xehanort. Xehanort is Xehanort. Miles Morales is Xehanort. Everyone is Xehanort. Riku fights anti-Blackcoat Nightmare, Ansem, and young Xehanort. But Sora only fights Xemnas. So yeah, that's 5 Xehanorts. Oh, and there's a bonus credit scene revealing that Axel can wield a Keyblade and Carrie is going to become a Keyblade wielder. Oh, and 13 Darknesses have to fight 7 Lights. I guess that's important. Kingdom Hearts key back cover. There is Furries, Master of Masters, and Luke Su. Oh, and you see Xehanort's Keyblade. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 a fragmenty passage. Aqua is stuck in the realm of darkness. Ellipsis. Nobody cares. Kingdom Hearts 3 and Remind. Hugh boy. So there is even more Xehanorts. Marluxia. Larxene. Sayax. Luxord. Demyx. Vexen. And Repliku. But Vexen and Demyx were secretly trying to get a vessel for Namine. Fast forward a little bit, Riku is fighting Aqua in the realm of darkness and gets his butt kicked. So Sora wipes the floor with her and get her back. They go to the Castle Oblivion, turn it into Master Air. Aqua's home, fight Vanitas and get Ventus back. Then they all go to the Keyblade graveyard for the final battle. This is it. After all these years you'll finally be able to have a happily ever after. Surprise, everyone dies but Sora gets all them back by collecting 100 Soras in heaven. I guess that's how that works. 3. Lingering Will and Sora defeat Terranaut. Then Riku and Sora fight Zigbar and Repliku. The good version of Repliku is inside regular Riku and takes Repliku away to get a vessel for Namine. Then Mickey Mouse and Sora fight Marluxia, Luxord and Larxene. And they all die. Then Axel, Carrie and Sora start fighting this weird person in a black coat who sounds like a girl and Sakes. Turns out that weird girl in a coat was Xion and Rox is back too, I guess. So the trio's back. Then Ventus, Aqua and who else? Sora fights Vanitas and Terranaut. Then Terra comes back. 4. Then Sora wants to fight Xehanort and he's like,
perhaps. That is, if you survive that long.
So Sora fights the 3 main villains of the series at the same time. They all have their goodbyes. Will Xehanort kills Carrie. So Sora has to get her heart back. Meanwhile the 7 Lights are all fight Goat Xehanorts while Donald, Goofy and Soraya fight Xehanort. Then Master Heracles comes out of Terra and takes Xehanort to Keyblade Heaven. While Sora and Carrie fight Goat Xehanort. Yes, I understand the time doesn't make sense, but this is Kingdom Hearts so it doesn't matter. Then in the DLC Sora fights the 13 Seekers of Darkness and Data. It doesn't really matter. But he does go somewhere with a character we stole in the Toy Story world and fights him. Oh, and Sora dies, lol.